Hey y'all. So I wanted to demo you guys this intranet start page that I created. I'm calling it start page. um, so technically this is just a web page like any other, but the reason that I'm billing it as an intranet page is for two reasons. First reason is because this lovely login page that you're staring at, you can set the users that can have access, and we'll take a look at that later through the code. And they're going to have access. They're going to be authenticating against Active Directory. So this is meant to be used in an organization or in a space where you've got either a Windows server or something else that's authenticating against Active Directory. So you get this built-in centralized authentication method that's set up already. So that's one. And then the other second reason is because the page that you get into once you authenticate it's just an information page, a single page, like a one pager that's set up in a way that has information that's easily digestible by what have you, like a team, an organization, or a department, something like this. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, so what is this authentication that I'm talking about? Let's take a peek here. It's all due to this guy right here. So we're talking about PHP's LDAP Connect. That's the implementation that I used to get this thing working. So that's great. So let's take a look at the thing is, like, I can't show you the page that I was showing you before. It's just, it won't go anywhere because it's like the generalized version that you'll find on GitHub. You have to actually point it towards your Active Directory or something else, put in the users that you want to have access, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to have to show you an actual live implementation, and let's do that in a second. I'll show you the implementation that I have at my organization that's right here. So, I've got it customized with the photo and the text and blah, blah, blah. Then let me just throw in my username real quick so that we can get in here, and then toss my password and click on that login button. Here it is. So we've got this banner at top. We've got these like cards. They're like Kanban type cards. Very easily digestible info. Each card is a different place that's important or a different piece of information. Over here on the left, you can have even more, little ad hoc links. And then, what do I have? Okay, I've got like LibreNMS running. I've got this unified controller here. We have this Snipe IT for, inventory management that maybe we can actually use sometime soon. And then, all this other stuff like our calendar, Google Calendar, G Suite dashboard, PFSense, blah, 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 blah. So that's great. But what's real nice about this is, I throw in all the links and you can go straight to the asset, or, you can go to the docs, or you can go to the forums. Here are the docs, easily accessible. Just boom, there are the forums. And the best part is support. Here's how you get here's where the support is for this thing. Just click on that. For LibreNMS, it happens to be a Discord channel. I'll just jump in there as quickly as possible. We'll see how fast we can actually get this done. And then bada boom, boom, boom. We're there. We can get, some support, talk to some people. So that's basically what this thing is. And, here's my little about page, just in case, there's me. This is how I did it. Go back to the home, and since it authenticates, you want to sign out. So here's the little sign out button, and now you're out. So great. Okay. But how does this thing work? Let's take a look at the code. So we're looking at login PHP here. So this is the first page that we're going to hit. And let's scroll through and just, verify this is not an incredibly intricate piece of PHP scripting code, right? So up here, there's div class side nav. You want to go down where that image is, right there. That's the image that you want to change to customize for your organization. This is the text that you want to change to customize for your organization. Okay, so after this login, we go to LDAP. LDAP is what's going to authenticate against your Active Directory. So over here, you've got this authorized users array. That's where all your users will be put in. It'll go into this username array. And then down here, under what domain are we connecting to, under the LDAP connection info, that's where you want to enter in your domain so that it knows where to authenticate against with that user, the array of users. That's about it. Okay, so the other thing that's important is obviously this index PHP. Take a look. That's where you'll change all of your information, your cards and whatnot. And then we've got this about, but just leave that because that's me. So that's about it. Right, here's my implementation, and here's the generalized one that you'll be editing for your team. The only other thing that I want to say real quick is that what's really nice about this is if you have, let's say, IT staff that just doesn't understand the ecosystem for your organization, your IT ecosystem, you can just throw all of this stuff into the index, and have them figure it out, in one easily digestible place. Like, get to know all of the details of, like, what equipment, what assets, you're using, where they can get help, and where the forums are, and all that stuff. So that's about it, guys. Hope you like it. Hope you use it. And take care. Bye.